All right, all credit goes to Cap. So let's quickly go over this bracelets FYI. Unfortunately, the website at the moment is down. This was posted on Reddit by the greatest of all time HD stat killers, killer skills. Yeah, let's just get right into it. Noitora, a power character. All right, I'm not gonna say the first because that's wrong. So 20% NAD. So he has normal attack damage. Keep that in mind when I say his skills. Attack 562. Defense 355. Wow, that's fucking high as hell. SP 556. That's crazy high too. Stamina 820. That's pretty damn nice too. Dang, these stats are sick. Like I knew that they were gonna make the Espada like freaking ridiculously strong. Average 509. That's really high average. Oh my god, is that? I think that might be one of the highest averages in the game. Well, no, it's definitely one of the highest. Focus 250, which is about average, but focus whatever. Plus one Sonido. I'm assuming that's what is that thing called? A flat double flash step. 20% long reach. 20%. That's crazy. That's crazy NAD range. All right. 10% adrenaline and 20% devastation. And behold, the gates are open. Flurry. I like how they even wrote so damn deserved. Defense lower on special. That's actually not bad if you have flurry. Okay, so 20% devastation. His special might actually like he does have 556 spiritual pressure, which is pretty damn good. 10% adrenaline, so he's gonna be hitting faster. My concern right now is usually when they give someone 20% long reach or something really high. I know that especially for the case of Tag Team Byakuya, their normal attack string can be really slow. Like I know Tag Team Byakuya's NAD string is actually really slow, which is why they give him adrenaline, but it doesn't make up for it. Not honestly, it ended up being like a normal attack string, which like an average attack string. I'm not gonna say normal attack string because yeah. Grimjow Mind. So he's gonna be the first Mind character. He does have Frenzy, which is ridiculous. So 20%. Is that dodge rate? Or is that damage reduction? I'm gonna say it's damage reduction just because I don't think that they would ever do +9. No. Wait, what? Damage reduction? No, there's no way. I don't even know what kind of soul trait that is. That's weird. All right, let's move on. Aranka. Oh, right. Notora has. I'm assuming he has Captain Killer. Yeah, Captain Killer. Okay. So Grimjow Mind Arankar Killer. Stamina 833, which is that higher than Noitora's? Damn. Okay. Well then. Attack 524, which is pretty good. Defense 297, which is a little lower than the average 300 that we're hitting now. Focus 267, which is pretty damn good. Average stats 510, which is damn high. And spiritual pressure 630 with frenzy. That's stupid. That's stupid. That's just stupid. 15% 15% long reach. What is this with what is it with the long reach? Oh my god. 20% bruiser. Bruiser is 20% normal attack damage, so he's gonna be hitting harder. So don't let that attack 524% fool you. So Yami speed cooldown reduction. That's interesting. Shinigami killer, Soul Reaper killer, which is pretty good for a lot of the units in the game. Stamina 849, which is damn high. Attack 553, which is pretty high. It's actually really good. Defense 291. I'm surprised he's actually lower than 300 nowadays. Spiritual pressure 564, which is pretty damn high. I'm kind of concerned with how they made his attack and SP. They're very balanced. So I don't know if you're gonna want to go chappy on him or if you want to like make him a hybrid build. I think he's gonna be more of a hybrid character by the way you see him. By the way, I was looking at him. So focus 246, which is pretty low. 20% long reach, 30% bruiser, and berserker. Wow, that's really good. So he's going to get an increase to his normal attack damage and strong attack damage. And 20% long reach. What is it with this long reach? Oh my god. Bombardment and poise. So he does have a charge up skill as you saw from the K-Lab stream. So I was concerned. Yeah, like, well, Danny was concerned. I don't know if you guys know. Yeah, if you're in the Bleach Facebook group, yeah. He posts a lot of the news. Him and Kazuma. So Poise, he was concerned that you would lose your charge if you get hit. But with Poise, that shouldn't be an issue since he won't be staggered, which is the main concern. He also has Bombardment, so being a hybrid character won't be bad. He's going to be I don't want to say boss killer. Yeah, he can actually, yeah, he probably will be a boss killer. Like, I can't even front. Grimjow's Mind with 630 SP and Frenzy. So keep in mind that Grimjow is a mind character, so he's gonna be the first with Frenzy or Flurry. Like there are no hard characters. Wait, is there a mind character with Frenzy? I'm like thinking. I don't believe so. There are a lot of hard characters with Frenzy, but not that I can think of with Mind, except for like Aizen, like OG Aizen, which kind of needed it because he was really irrelevant. But yeah, he's one of the first mind units with Frenzy that have come out in recent times. If I'm wrong, call me out on it. You know what I mean? I definitely want to know. You know. All right, so there might be some mind units that are seasonal, but like, yeah, those are really restrictive. I feel bad because like next month we have the power stuff with we have like the power extreme co-op on global, and you're gonna kind of need an now. So you know, I'm kind of looking forward to being wanted. So he figured that he might as well try one. Blah blah blah. Biggest attribute. Yeah. It's kind of like Frieza used to be the strongest. Yeah, I can't wait. I see no doggo, the strongest of all four. Oh my god, I'm looking forward to that dog. I'm hoping that he has a damage reduction link. I'll totally buy him. I'm definitely gonna buy one if he's damage reduction. I'm gonna buy two. I'll 6-star one, keep one at 5 stars. That's what I do. He also have weakening defense in his special. Slash feels good. Noiti is my go-to 5-star. Yeah, I also find it interesting that they're gonna make a new Noitora and he's still gonna be a power character. So I'm kind of glad about that, just because the power Noitora that we have now is really underwhelming. He really should have gotten more buffs. Fair enough. SARS leading towards that sire. Yeah. He's saying strong attack focus with poise. I think the poise is gonna be very good for he deserved the 20% DR. What is DR though? Like, I want to know if someone brings up what DR is, because okay. Yeah, if someone can tell me what the DR 20% is. I don't want to say it's damage reduction 20%, but because like I know that they changed it to damage taken, which me personally, I didn't like that they changed it to damage taken. I would have preferred everyone just kept out writing dodge, because that makes more sense. And if that's supposed to be dodge rate 20%, that's broken as fuck. Like having 53% dodge sounds retarded. Like it really sounds just dumb. But if it's damage reduction, that's pretty hype. Only cause my concern with 20% damage reduction links is he is a mind unit, so he kind of needs it, because when he's up against his attribute disadvantage, he will get nuked down, especially as a frenzy character. You know what I mean? So 20% damage reduction might be good, but he might end up being just a link. You know, if I get multiple of him, if I get 3 Grimjows like from that gacha, I swear I will 6-star all of them, make them all damage reduction 20%, and put like 2 of them on my Kenny. Cause not 2 on one of my Kennys, but I'll probably be going like double Kenny. So like I'll definitely be using the 20% damage reduction link to full advantage. Screw the special. I don't care. Surely you see the power. Surely you can see that the power creep is just going to get worse and worse with characters like this being released every month. Honestly, a lot of people. Oh wait, hold up. I think the best PvP character, they all look pretty good erupted. Let me see if he's complaining to someone. I don't see how people are forced to get these specific characters. They're popular characters. People always complained about getting shafted at 6 stars, which is absolutely true. I don't see the problem with them getting new versions. People like myself who don't really care for them might feel like they have to pull otherwise, or they'll be left behind in PvP and PvE events. Honestly, like that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Like power creep is always going to be taking place. It's all about the regulation on power creep. And honestly, with Blue Kenny being released, Fullbring Ichigo being released, you need a really high power character in this gacha. Otherwise, no one's going to want to pull. Like This is a fucking company. You want to make money. You know what I mean? Current content and even PvP can be easily done with many older characters. It's only problematic if you are very competitive in PvP or you want quick speedruns in PvE. Thank you. I'd have to log in. Okay, good. I'm already logged in. I hate it when people complain about power creep, but it's just like, it is what it is. Like, you can't just stall the entire game for several months. They did that with tag team. Like, Dangai Ichigo and Baragon were like the best units in the game until like December. You know what I mean? Like, and that was just, and that was only, and they're only outshadowed by like a seasonal character because that was Christmas Halibut coming out, and she was like almost, she was pretty much on par with Dangai Ichigo. So I hate it when people just whine like, oh, excuse me for having to use your orbs. You know what I mean? Let me see. They say, trust me, I do play for only characters that I like, but it's just a point that had to be put out there. No, it's not a point. It really isn't. Like, I understand that you don't want to pull for the characters because you want to wait for something better, but like, the characters are only going to get better over time, and it's a good thing that they actually made characters that are worth pulling for. The fuck? The fuck out of here. Fuck off, Notori. You don't deserve shit. I never thought I'll ever give a down vote in my life, but there's a first for everything. All right, and we'll leave it at that. Y'all know what it is, guys. Grind on, catch me up, hit me up, stay blessed. Let me know how many orbs you guys plan on putting into this banner. Me personally, I'll probably put in like 1,500. I only want Grimjow, but I'll take any of the others, honestly. So, yeah, I'll leave it at that. Y'all stay blessed, guys. Take care.